Hello everyone. In this video you will see how to do a proper slow motion squat and also some mistakes some people make when they do a slow motion squat. Like you see in the pictures, in every workout, no matter what block you are in, during the Coach Mac vertical jump program, you will need to do some slow motion squats. Every time these exercises are 3 sets of 10 reps, and in this video you will see how to do them. The first thing you need to do is to make sure that your feet are standing shoulder width apart. A bit wider or a bit closer won't matter that much, but just make sure you're standing comfortable. If you put your feet too wide, it won't be that easy to do a squat. And if you put your feet too close together, it also won't be so easy and you will need to balance a lot. So just make sure that your feet are standing shoulder width apart. Some people prefer to do their squats a little bit wiser, but that's just personal preference. But like you see here, if you put your feet too close, it is very difficult to do the squat and you will need to focus a lot more on balancing than doing the squat properly. When I do these squats, I like to use my hands and arms to help me with my stability, and it also helps because for me it feels very comfortable to do these two together in one fluid motion. The next thing you need to focus on when doing these squats is that you don't bend your knees too far. A good rule is that you don't put your patella or your knee above your toes or not farther than your toes, because otherwise this could be the reason that you got an injury. So just don't bend your knees too far and make sure that your knees don't come over your toes. Another thing to keep in mind when doing these exercises is to go low enough if you squat. If you don't do the squat low enough, you won't train as much muscles and you won't train them as effectively as you go lower. I would suggest to go around 90 degrees or even lower if you're possible to do that. If you aren't possible to go lower than 90 degrees, after some practice you will be able to go lower and lower. Another really important thing to keep in mind is to keep your back as straight as possible. The lower you go, the more difficult this will be because you need to find your balance, but try to keep it in mind and try to focus on it to keep it as straight as possible. Because otherwise, if you bend your back too far over, this can be a reason of injury. So just try to keep it in mind when doing these squats. The exercises in the program are called slow motion squats, so make sure to do them slow. Don't just hop up and down, but do them in a controlled manner. I usually try to do these squats around 4 seconds, so this means 2 seconds going down and 2 seconds going up. That way you will really activate the muscles and will train effectively. So just make sure to do it in a controlled manner and try to do it as slow as possible. So this is how to properly do a slow motion squat. Um, this is an exercise of the Coach Mac vertical jump program. There will be a link in the description to the full program. And if you have any questions about this exercise or any other exercise of the program, just let me know and good luck. See you next time.